And we're live again, part two of the Is Your Face show. Man, part two. This is we've been having some mic difficulties. This is some weird shit. Oof, weird stuff going down, man. Uh man, so flustered. So bro, like about all your titles.
Uh-huh.
Where do you see all your titles going?
Well, uh, Avery the Astonishing is I'm in pre-production on that one. Um, that's gonna be the next few editions are gonna be produced with Constant Hustle Comics and Wingless Comics, and I say that's gonna be a few editions. That's gonna go well because I can step out of the realm of being a like boss or CEO or whatever you want to say, and I can just be a creator. So that's gonna go well. Um, the one I really want to concentrate on, to be honest, is the last line. I really want to concentrate on that because, like I said, my it's based on my family, and I love that idea. I love the idea of being able to write for my family. I love the idea of them being memorialized in a comic book like that. So I'm hoping. I shouldn't say I'm hoping. I'm going to be pushing that just as much. Um, we have a crossover Eviction Bellum, and after this next edition, the one that's going to be on Kickstarter on the 27th. After that, we're um we're focusing on getting next editions out, man. You know, we don't want to be one hit wonders on these lines. We want to be, we want to make continuity. Got to be
Right.
consistent, and you don't want to wait, 5 years in between editions. So the idea is to focus on, next editions. That's the idea.
Okay. Okay. So what was it like, you know, um what was it like coming to this business years ago?
Um, to be honest with you, everybody has their different stories or different types of things that happen to them. For me, I mean, I've had issues where I don't deal with certain people anymore, but I don't concentrate on that because it doesn't do for me. It doesn't do me any good. I'm not going to sit on here and your show, any show. I haven't done it yet. Trash talk anybody for whatever reason because, like I said, it doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit
Of course, okay.
our company. It doesn't benefit our brand. So I'm not going to do anything like that. But it was uh it was a learning experience. It was a learning curve. But it's been an experience that I would never ever change for anything.
Right, right,
I
right.
would never change it for anything. It's been one of those things where you accomplished something that you wanted to accomplish.
Right.
It is a there's nothing like having something that was in your head and it is because of you that now somebody else can hold it in their hands. That somebody else digs what you're doing or what you have tried to do, or somebody else is really, really seeing your vision. There's nothing
Right.
like that. So even though it was a difficult road and it's been paved with a little of this and a little of that. Uh, to be honest with you, I've surrounded myself with a great crew. I've surrounded myself with a great crew. I have an unbelievable team, and even our the other companies that we share, tables with, or we share time with, or whatever the case may be, or people that I learned from in the biz, the my circle of trust or whatever, they're amazing people as well. So I don't have, I really don't have much complaints.
Right.
I really don't.
Right. So where do you feel, where are the things in the industry coming up in the industry do you think you could have done that you want to do? What are the things that you want to do in the industry?
I want to do Motor City Comic Con, the one that Andre Batts has a big part of. That's Dreadlocks. His character is Dreadlocks. Because that's where I'm from. I'm from Detroit, so I would love to do that one. Um, I'm trying to find my my I've made it point. Like uh the creator Ace Blade. I can't believe I'm blinking on his name right now. Uh he
Danny
said,
Quick.
Danny, there you go, Danny Quick. He said, "Boy, when I get a shoe, when I get a Ace Blade line of shoes, I know I've done something." And he just made his Ace Blade line of shoes. And his like TikTok is, "Y'all gonna be sick of me by the end of the summer. You're gonna be sick of me by the end of the summer." Because he gonna be showing them shoes off like crazy. So I got to figure out what my my one piece is that I feel. I mean, it's an action figure. I would definitely want an action figure for Ace, for Avery the Astonishing. I'd want one for Avery, for them. Yeah, I'd want one for that. But I don't know what the whole point. I don't know what point I'll be able to say. This is it. This is that. Because I have the swag, the sweatshirts, the t-shirts. I got this company, Melrose Denim, that's close to me, run by this young lady, absolutely amazing young lady that runs it. She made me a jean jacket with a amazing picture on the back of all the characters and everything like that. So I've got all that, but I got to figure out that one thing that once I get it made, I could just sit there and sit back for a minute and take a breath and say, okay, I've reached over this hump, and now I don't know. I don't know what that'll be. I want to do, like I said, I want to do Motor City Comic Con next year. I'll focus on doing Terrificon, which is right around the corner from where I'm at right now. Matter of fact, because we have two humongous casinos here, and Terrificon is a 3-day con in one of the casinos. Uh, I really got to sit down and think about that, because me thinking of things that I want to do means I can't currently do them. And there's very few things in this business right now that I can't do. I
Okay.
mean, we've done cons from here to Maryland. We've done, we've been part of, like I said, the Free Comic Book Day. We've done successful Kickstarters for all of our lines. So there's very few things that we haven't done to date. You know what? I would love to do my own comic book signing. Not me
Okay.
and other creatives, was just to know that there's that much interest that they would want to, come down to whatever bookstore and get copies of my book signed by me. I would like to do something like that.
Okay. Okay. True. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Banner. Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right.
Uh,
So I get what you're saying. You want something that you can say, "Damn, I made it now." You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. When he did that the other day, that threw me for a loop. I thought that was pretty good. That he got his shoes done and everything like that.
I feel you. You know what I mean? Okay. So yeah, 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 yeah. You done pretty much. No, no, no. I got more. I got more. I got more. I got more. So
Okay.
where do you see Avery the Astonishing? Like, how many parts of it is to Avery Astonishing?
So I would say the first run will probably be between 4 and 5 books. That's the first run. I would say four to
Okay.
five books in the first run. Uh, the last line will probably be 4. Um, I know Zero Gravity by Charles Simpson. He said that's 6. Uh, Grim Hero, we only have the first one, and then Ashley Cheatham, the creator of Grim Hero, had the opportunity to be a part of another company, a bigger company than ours. Of course, I wouldn't even have dreamed of stopping him from even doing something like that. So, um, let's see, we got Kasai. I think Amber Nicole said Kasai is going to be about 3 to 4 editions, and Wild Child from Krishan. I don't know how many editions those are going to be because she has like 10 novels with that character. So I don't know how many are going to break down into comic books.
Okay. Damn. So how long is the last line? How long of a series is last line?
The last line, the first run is going to be about 4 books. Right now, I'm finishing up the second book, and I mean, as in it's already script is already long written. Pencils are already done, the ink's already done, and the last of the colors should be done by next week. So I just got to get letters, and then that's a wrap for that. So I'm going to introduce the first edition. We made some slight changes with that to make that better. So we're going to reintroduce the first edition and the second edition and put that in a 2 book Kickstarter.
That's a good one. Good one.
Yeah.
So, I got a comment in my inbox like a little while earlier.
Uh-huh.
My man Charles E. Simpson said he was a founder of one of the founders of the company y'all running.
This is true.
Oh man, me and Charles go way back. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get him on the show. Um, I'm trying to get him on the show right now with us, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he ready for that. Yeah, yeah. Me and Charles, we cool, we cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like his. I like.
Charles has been part of this whole thing since let's see. It was before we put out the last line because he was one of the guys who not one of the guys. He is the guy that made the original character designs for the last line.
Oh,
He's the guy who made the original character designs for the last line. He
damn.
those weren't the first characters I ever had designed, but he did the first designs for the last line. An absolutely amazing artist, and that he's our art manager. Yes, he is.
Mm. You know,
So yeah.
that is the. I was working on getting Brian. What's up? What's up? What's up? On my show right now. Brian J. Brian, I was working on getting on Brian J. Lambert. He hasn't contacted me yet, but
Who?
He was
Lambert,
for
Brian Lambert.
yeah, he was forward to me, so I'm waiting on that. A lot of other stuff, you know what I'm saying, in the works for the In Your Face show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, a lot of guests in the work. I'm trying to get Mr. Eric Larson back on the show,
Right.
working that up. A lot of stuff that's in the works for the In Your Face show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's good, man. I'm happy for you, and I hope everything that you want for the show works out.
Oh yeah, it's bound to work out. It's gonna work out because man, I ain't put this much work into something. You know what I'm saying? I don't put this much work into something if it don't work. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
And it's just it's been touch and go because been through losing a co-host. You know what I'm saying? Being able to bounce back that early, and
Hmm.
being able to walk being able to walk away from a lot of turmoil at that time. It was cool, man.
Right.
I'm actually happy that this show is being received as it is because, like I've said, this is for the people. This is not just for me. This is more for the people and more serving of the people to help them build their brand because you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I want to make sure that the people get out and help the people build their brands and everything.
Right.
Because like I said, once the In Your Face show take over and take off, dog, everybody that's been on the show on every episode will get at least more free promotion and free advertisement and free all that shit
Right.
while it's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I said people would want to be on the show because who wouldn't want to be on the In Your Face show? Come on, man. That's this you on the best brand possible. God dog it. You know what I'm saying? The best brand possible. And it's true. That's why I said, everybody loves to relax with the swagnificent one. And we like to cool out and act the fool. That's just the way it is, you know what I mean? But I like I like your swiftiness. Swiftiness. Yeah, your swifty swagginess. Your swag, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, I love you.
Appreciate you, man.
Of,
Appreciate you.
of course, you know what I'm saying? See, you know, I've seen a lot of your work, you know what I'm saying, over
Hmm.
the years.
Hmm.
Um, I've seen Brian J. Lambert's work
Hmm.
over the years when he was in Concrete Comics.
Hmm.
Um, at the time, I'm trying to, see what's up with Brian J. Lambert, see what he's talking about. And we'll see what happens if I could try to get Mr. Quick on the show.
Ah,
Mr.
true.
Quick. You know what I
True.
mean? Let's see what happens. But nah, uh I can get anybody on this show. That's not a problem. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Getting anybody on the show, but it's all about, being yourself while you're on the show with me. Because if you're not being yourself on the show, I'm gonna call you out.
Right.
I'm gonna look, man, clean that up.
Right.
But nah, though, seriously, nah. So what do you see for the youngins coming in to the industry, man? What do you feel for the young bucks coming into the industry?
Um. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna benefit from everything being the way it is right now because everyone's the circle of black creators is big but it's small. Everyone knows each other. And a lot of us have platforms. You have your show. Mike Watson has Chat and Draw. Um, everybody does live. We do our live. Brian Lambert and Wingless does theirs. Concrete Comics does theirs. Moana from Wildcard Chronicles, they have their live. So everybody has a platform that new people coming into it now can benefit from.
Right.
So I think that will help them. That will, because it's all about getting your brand out there. First of all, it's about making your brand worth getting out there. And then secondly, it's about getting your brand out there so people can see it more. And these days, seeing it more means it needs to be constantly in rotation on some sort of social media or YouTube like you've done, or your own platform, your own website, whatever the case may be. So I think they're going to benefit from that.
Man. So from every scene in the book of Avery Astonishing, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the most dramatic scene of the book?
To me, not to give too much away for people who haven't read it, the first Avery the Astonishing is more of a love letter than anything between Avery and Avery's little sister, Mason. So when Avery's doing whatever Avery's doing, and Avery's reading or writing letters to Mason, those scenes are, to me, the most important ones. And when Avery comes home from combat, when she comes home from the war, those are the best scenes to me. A action scene is fine. Action scenes for certain artists are easy to do, but making an emotional scene that makes sense and has its why, like I was saying earlier, its why behind it is a lot harder. So those are the scenes I like the most. Like when I watch movies and there's a strong psychological bond between, let's say, the father and the son, that makes a lot more sense to me.
Right.
Fighting is fighting, but to have that bond or to have something happen and you don't have to speak, but you can see both people understand what is going on, that type of stuff means the most. So those are the type of scenes in Avery that mean the most to me.
Right. Right, man. So, man, how do you feel about bringing on more collaborations with your stuff?
So it is my opinion that collaboration is fine if it makes sense. So when I say collaboration has to make sense, what I mean is you collaborate with someone who themselves can do what. When I had an abnormal psych class years ago, and the teachers told us that the best relationships, the only ones that really benefit anyone, the only ones that really make a difference, are two people who can survive on their own, who choose for the betterment of each other to come together to make something better. That is the type of collaboration that wouldn't be that we would love to do. That's the type of collaboration. Like there's still a project that we want to do with Concrete Comics, because we talked about doing this years ago. Me and Lonzo and Jamil talked about doing this years ago. So there's still a project we want to do with them. We're already doing our thing with Wingless. So there's certain people or certain things that we like to do, but we still have to take care of, of business first. We got to make sure nobody gives a shit about your characters enough for a crossover if they never hear anything about your characters. If your character had one edition 4 years ago and hasn't had anything else, nobody gives a shit if you collaborate with somebody else. They forgot what your character was about.
Right.
So collaboration is a good thing, and I get emails from people who want to collaborate and want to do things and things of that nature, but I'm not going to just collaborate with somebody because their character, they had a real good artist do a pinup. Nah, I'm good.
Oh man, I've
I'm
had
good.
actually, I've actually had a lot of people will want to do a collaboration with Jarhead, but I had to take a rain check on that because for one, you know what I'm saying, I don't trust too many people. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
Two, I know how this business can be. Three, I'm just me. I work well with people, but I don't work well with people. I'm a loner. So me and my type of attitude, if we not on one accord, then you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
So I have to know that person, get to know that person before we can even, you know what I'm saying, move together like that. You know what I'm saying? But I can do like posters and um all that other stuff. Other than that, but other than that, nah. Mm-mm.
right,
Collaborations right now is not in my foreseeable foreseeable future because for one, I have to make Jarhead the billionaire foundation that it is, franchise that it is first. And
right,
two, people already know who Jarhead is. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that yet.
right,
You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready to bring characters that I don't know. I may know on the outside, but I don't know the person behind it. So, you know what I'm saying?
right,
You got to get to know the person behind those characters before you can bring a character in. And because if you don't, that's just like bringing a stranger into your house. You don't know.
right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? So you could be bringing in a greedy ass person or a person that's willing to steal your shit. You don't know. You
right,
don't
right.
know.
Well, you do your due diligence, do your contracts correctly and things of that nature. You'll be fine. But yeah, I get it. If now is not the time to do it, then now's not the time to do it.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying that from a different from a standpoint of understanding the business. You know what I'm saying? Understanding the
Mhm.
way it's moving, the way it is, because you have to be able to. You have to be able to, make. You have to want to be able. You can't be on nobody's coattails for them to make your character for you. That's like your dad walking for you, and when you're a baby, you can't do that for you. You have to walk on your own. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So you have to be able to take those steps and walk before you can run, before you can crawl. Well, yeah, you have to crawl before you can walk and run. So,
right,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm me at this time, I'm running right now. So I can't be stopped right now because any collaborations will slow me down.
right,
So I'm running right now. So, I mean, although Jarhead Part One is just a 28 pager,
Mm-hmm.
it's made a lot of impact. I've been on shows, I've been on podcasts over the years. People do know who Jarhead is. Even if I put it out there, yeah, they'll know. They'll know who it is because they'll know from the movie. They'll be like, "Oh, who Jarhead? Yeah, this Jarhead. Yeah, okay." Then I just have to explain to them, "No, it's not the movie, but you know what I'm saying. It's its own. You know what I'm saying? Own. So yeah, I got it on YouTube. I got it on Twitter. I got it on IG. I got it everywhere. So it's making its name.
Good.
Um, uh, there's a lot of people scratching and clawing for part two of Jarhead One, but you gotta be waiting patiently because it's gonna be a big ass book, like 40 pages of craziness going on.
Oh, really? 40 pages, huh?
Yeah, 40 pages. It's gonna be a big ass novel, and it's gonna be a what you call that? I'm gonna be introducing a lot more characters in it than anything. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Because um, Collision of the Colossus introduces you to Smash X, which you don't get to introduce him. You don't really get to see nothing much of him in book two of Jarhead. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because you're still talking about Jarhead. But if you look at that big poster on my Facebook behind my profile picture, you'll see
Mm-hmm.
all the characters that's going to be in book two, right?
Oh, okay.
Um, Yo Male, hey, what's up, guys? Yo Male Simpson. But yeah, man, it's what I'm trying to do is put this thing on a way where people can will gravitate to it, and I know just the way to get them to gravitate to it. Um, because like for example, Smash X. Smash X is similar to Jarhead, but he is apart from him, different from him.
Okay.
What I mean by that is Smash X is the son, well, is a grandson of Samson from the Bible.
Uh-huh.
He's a grandson of Samson from the Bible, and he don't get his power from his hair. He gets his power from his strength and from the blood of his enemies. And he was a slave at one time. He was scattered abroad from his family members, and
Mm.
he learned the only way he could really fight through, only way he could like live is if he fight. And his owners, the rich people, would make him fight other beasts, and every beast he would kill, he would put it on his chest. Every
Mm.
opponent, you know, as an X, and that
Right.
X reminds him of who he is. That X reminds him of shedding blood. He sheds blood. He's taken over. He's hypnotized,
Right.
and they hypnotize him with MK Ultra, and he's hypnotized, so what's really he doesn't know nothing but to kill, right? In the Collision of the Colossus, Jarhead is in the cloning labs chasing after Demented Dudes after the villain through the cloning lab. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Jarhead is catching up to Demented Dudes in the story, while but Demented Dudes shoots the Uzi at him, and Jarhead dips it and stops for a second, right? And then he's like, "Good, I got away from him." And then he's like, "Activate, Operation Smash X, Operation
Uh-huh.
X." and then you see this big ass water tower thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Where he's in the water tank, sedated, right? And he opens it up, jumps. This nigga is big. When I say big, this guy is he's bigger than almost bigger than Jarhead. Like
Right.
he, Smash X is like 7 foot, 7 foot tall, weighing about 400 pounds, solid muscle,
Mm,
beast.
mm,
And because he has the build of his grandfather, yeah, I'm
hmm
saying his grandfather was a beast, he's a Hebrew. Um, and he basically just he was scattered abroad from Jerusalem and everything,
hmm
and they captured him as a child, so they separated him from his family. So he
hmm
don't know no family, no friends, no nothing,
Right.
right? So now he has to fight to eat.
Right.
He's a cage fighter, so he has to fight to eat. You know what I'm saying? And
So it's like Conan.
yeah, in a way, yeah, yeah, yeah. But his powers comes from his anger and comes from the blood of his enemies. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And along the story, the plot is him getting revenge for enslaving him as a child. He wants to
Okay.
kill his his owners,
Right.
the rich people. He wants
Right.
to kill them because every time he tries to get away from them, they hypnotize him some more. Have you ever seen that movie Get Out?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of the type of way they hypnotize them,
Okay. Okay.
you know.
It
And
sounds really good, man. You got this whole thing together. It really does sound good.
well, yeah, I'm actually uh if you saw part if you saw the collision of crosses uh cover, you'll be like, what the fuck? Well, something about
Right.
to go down.
Well,
Um,
that's really good, man. I mean, I'm glad you got everything together. I really am,
not
and I,
yeah,
I wish you nothing but success, man.
I'm just slowly but surely getting Collision of the Colossus back into where it needs to be. Like I said, I've been dealing with a lot of financial issues, so I'm trying to just
Of
get it,
course.
get it done. You know what I'm saying? We only got like a couple pages done, pages not pages done, but a couple pages to finish. Like, 'cause it's 10
Man,
pages.
well,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
great, man. That's great. When you're done, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, yeah. I already, like I said, I'm already working to get it sold and everything.
Right.
Then though it's a 10 pager, it's not
Right.
going to really, I might just get a couple done at Kinko's and sell those and stuff like that.
If I
Um,
was you, man, I'd put it with Jarhead number one in a Kickstarter campaign, and I don't know if I'd put it on Kickstarter. Maybe put it on Indiegogo. That way, no matter how much you make, $5 to 10,000, it's all yours.
well, yeah, but see, and again, what I'm saying, me being able to get it out like I can is just depending on the people that is pledging. I ain't worried about me. I'm worried about the people. I'm not trying to be chasing after people for pledges. You know what I'm saying? If you're going back, you're going back. If you're not, you're not. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is what I want to do is see what we could do, because this is a book one is going to introduce you to Jarhead. Book one really going to introduce you to Jarhead, and
Uh huh.
book two is like it's gonna. It's gonna blow your mind because and book I'm gonna give you a little little teaser of book two. All right,
Hmm.
just a little teaser. Book one, book two, the fight, the brawl in heaven.
Mm.
You'll see, because Jarhead is an angel, so you know what I'm saying. You get to
Hmm.
see how he became an angel and with his power, how he come to know he was one. So you get
Mm.
to see all of that in book two.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You even get to see um God as a character
Mm.
in book two. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to
Don't
be
say no more.
something.
Don't say no more.
No, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying too much, man. I got this thing wrapped. I ain't saying too much, but I just want people to understand. I'm having y'all wait for a reason. It's just not just something that This is not just something that this is something I've been thinking over the 17 years. I had the whole series planned out, and I have a new character called Smoke that will be introduced into book two.
That's really good, man.
Oh
That's
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah. You'll see, because we plan on doing a production of Smoke. I want to say, within within like the fall. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, that's
while
good.
Jarhead Part Two is in production,
Hmm.
Smoke will be in production as well.
That's good, man. Well, hey, look, I gotta appreciate you for bringing me on, man, and everything like that. I thank you so much for giving me somewhere to speak about. Everybody that's watching, make sure you check out the Eviction Bellum Book Two Kickstarter campaign, the 27th of this month. So that's in a week from today. Um, Thank you, man. Thank you so much for having me on, boss.
You're welcome.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Not a problem. Hey, if y'all down for more content, let me know. Subscribe and turn your TVs up, notification, and you. It's been fun. This is it. In Your Face show, and we out.